Communication Ministry yen seseye etutumu na omotutumu ye no Honorable Sam George our Minister for Communications ne digitization ya de HHM de nta omo etuta na mo.
FM stations that have been issued expiry of authorization letters for failure to apply for renewal. Number 1, Life World Broadcast Limited, operating in Offenso on 94.3 FM. 2, Akpini Communication Limited, operating in Pando on 96.7 FM. 3, Victory FM in Aflao, operating on 96.1 FM. 4, Oracle Multimedia, operating in Nadoli on 88.5 FM. 5, Jewel Group Limited in Yao, operating on 102.7. 6, Bolton Portfolio Limited, operating in Nkoko on 96.9 FM. 7, the Ghana Institute of Journalism, operating in Accra on 97.7 FM. 8, Obrempong FM, operating in Agona Swedru on 91.7 FM. 9, KD Community Multimedia, operating in KD on 92.5 FM. 10, Skoja Limited, operating in Joje on 94.5 FM. 11, Press Express Limited, also known as Daily Guide, operating in Accra on 91.5 FM. Obra FM Limited, operating in Takrady on 89.3 FM. Unity Broadcasting Limited, operating in Impoho, 88.7 FM. Jimas FM Limited, operating in Yeji, 102.3 FM. Kantanka Media Limited, operating in Cape Coast, 92.1 FM. Bewa Radio, operating in Yendi, 106.5 FM. Unique Gateway Communication Limited, operating in Nkoko, 105.7 FM. Ken International Company Limited, operating in Achim Swedru, 89.1 FM. Dreams Ghana Media, operating in New Abrim, 104.9 FM. Velvet Beam Foundation, operating in Asankrigwa, 92.9 FM. Magic Group Company, operating in Salaga, 101.9 FM. Don Plus Multimedia, operating in Ho, 105.9 FM. Testlight Company Limited, operating in Wa, 96.7 FM. Global Media, Tepa, 97.3 FM. IMAX Media, Tamale, 104.3 FM. Limaya Radio, Wa, 95.7 FM. Pandai Star Radio, operating in Pandai, 107.3 FM. Ebiamo FM, operating in Jomoro on 100.5 FM. They've all been shut down. Cable 2, FM stations that were issued revocation notices. Act Forum Ghana Limited, operating in Akpafumimpiasem, 88.1 FM. Chinias Empire Limited, operating in Tumu, 96.3 FM. Confidence Commodities, operating in Swaman, DSO, 90.7. F5 Eagles Company, operating in Ajuafua, 93.7. Neat FM Limited, operating in Tamale, 105.3 FM. Primary Stars Limited, operating in Banda, 102.5 FM. Subampa Community Radio in Barakesi, 96.7 FM. Wasaman FM in Atieku on 101.9 FM. Mr. Speaker, number 9, Wontumi Multimedia Company Limited. Wontumi Multimedia Company Limited, operating in Takrady on 101.3 FM. Number 10, Wontumi Multimedia Company Limited, operating in Accra on 95.9 FM. Jimbali Community Association in Jimbali, 95.9. Kingdom Dynamic Kukrantumi, 93.3. Pro Royal Investment in Tepa, 94.7. And Resurrection Television in Takrady, 99.3. Table 3, Siadarak Enterprise in Edukrom, 95.5. Bangu Company, Tamale 97.3. Jam Multimedia in Kintampo 101.3. Chameleon Communication in Wa 91.1. Chaka Multimedia in Jasikan 88.7. Clickshot Multimedia in Shama 89.9. Free Minds in Tema 104.5. James
Observanti we the communication minister listing there over 64 radio stations across the country and the communication ministry and the NC National Communication Authority in Penifo say one atutum and listen on the bosso ne ba Wontumi Takrade Wontumi Accra Asase radio in Accra say bebrebe na enwachire wo tu sa na mo we ewie no ene yete say President John Dramani Mahama I intervene na ode ato the communication ministry ene National Communication Authority NCF wanim say radio stations no obesrese we no man tutum wo mo ensoma wo na omo no mo eni nkomo emo enabi ne nsese bia wo mo ebefa so na se eye kakra no mo dia wo mo etwetwa saka na edefo ne mum so mo betutum na ombeko ofre President John Dramani Mahama I intervene at the Amasa radio stations we.
The letter, Mr. Speaker, the NC and the ministry were only enforcing letters and directives that were given in 2022 and 2023. We have written several letters, and so the president, as a good, caring father, and I can appreciate the difficulty in appreciating a good and caring father. If you don't have a good and caring father, you can't appreciate a good and caring father. But because Father's Day is coming on Sunday, President Mahama, as a good father, has directed a 30 days clemency. I would urge all media houses that are affected to take advantage of this Father's Day gift from His Excellency the President and remedy their breaches. Mr. Speaker, they should do their needful. But just so that this house is a house of records, Mr. Speaker, the minority leader asks questions, why do you take Asase off? I think you should go and read the Facebook page of Mr. Gabriel Tredako, who admits that the general manager of Asase FM has told him that they failed to do their renewal, which was due in October, and they only did it in December. Mr. Speaker, the law is the law. The law.
Observanti we the communication minister, Honorable Sam George, Emrasile Jenia, or War Mrasile Jefima, this year, what Ningo Pram, and yete Nenkano. Na, and what's that? Or can in semi or Kofa Fenyo Mark and a year. Minority leader didn't be real. You also respond here. Say, and someone, some job there, Casa and a radio station, so no one more atutuno. It's on Sunday, Eba, a Father's Day, Tino, and Penny John Dramani, Mamma, son, so ye Japa. Na oye good father no na ase wabem apatwa mo see mo bosome 30 days no mo enfantwetwe omaka ene ade na afunyo maka na che se hwe enye japa bia ne Father's Day ebe bia na mampene dwo mama enye good father bia ni politics ne hwehwe animu ene fancy obagina bonten ene ma no eye sade nye bibia.
Article 296 has some questions for NCA and the ministry to answer. What we are seeing in respect of the statement from the presidency later this afternoon, a supposed clemency. Mr. Speaker, these are things that are done for the optics when the political system sees that there is a backlash. It is a very rich statement. Very rich, and we take this supposed clemency with a pinch of salt. Mr. Speaker, we take this with a pinch of salt. That the NCA, together with the ministry, have embarked on a certain path, And now, Mr. President, exercising his supervisory mandate, is now telling them that don't do it. Couldn't this have been discussed in-house prior to this decision? Well, Mr. Speaker, we have been in government before, so we can understand the situation the government finds itself.
Mr. Speaker, ono so na a minority leader na chese edom kuma no wono na ye kendifo edie ne munti radio stations enra government etutu mu menkanesa the communication ministry the NCA etutu mu a President John Dramani Mahama intervene ye sere se debi no man tutum se kakra no mo de a omo 30 days bosome no mfanye nhihie ntwetwe o makasense omo ebetutum na omanso ku pie parliament no na nurses no guso agina strike no omo guso omo gina mu na enra ya tese MPs ne bem parliamentary select committee on health nurses no esre wonum seseye assembly no mpeso mo ka kire Ghana for kra de o maye kakre Ghana for ate ya sum omo nsam kodwa na baby aduru de adena no eya yede honorable ayu afriye Efigase MP where Emenkan said deputy leader of the committee on so Kasakakra.
Majority leader, all the stakeholders that we invited were here. We had a very fruitful deliberation with the nurses. The nurses are going to have a session with their council, and we are hopeful for a good news. There's no other news again. We are done. Thank you.
I was on to a doctor Nana you a free Efigase MP and yeten in Kano a parliamentary select committee on health meeting one more NNS in a koko ye nana obobosu e de atreyen ewo eye emrasibege fie mo na President John Dramani Mahama ne the presidency e de ababetudwa say youth employment ye contractor omo any Zoom lion for wa enu nti so be hye nso a anopa obonsi ye maamenom ne ye nkokrai no mo prakwan ho no mo prakwan ho etete gatesimuni ade so mo dwuma no mo ye no yaban ena ne Zoom lion for assign contractor wo mo ehwe amomo edise adwuma no na se adwuma na omo die ne na munsima kwa bebre akeke ede ma wo mu enye ena ensa so ma twikem be afi ni akabom be bosumi be miensa ni etue bia momo akatua ne be 1.5 say na President John Dramani Mahama ne presidency no e de atugya say sa contract we nya de omo beto so assign bill contract na wu na nya de omo be sign bill ama ene when na ye adwuma wo betua ne ka 1.5 no be de wadidi you see baby crow here 1.2 ebi de 80 cedis no ni ade na but meanwhile okwa abam so a sika aban etua de ma Zoom lion for so mo mfa masa ama no mo prabonte no enyi sika ketwa no matete 1.5 dia apodwo sem se o mo enye mfa ngote dey o mo de atugya senya de contract no o mo ebe renew bio enkwala BC exams na bishop for ensem bebrebe na fi BC exams no epiepie mu ensem bebrebe na epiepie mu na enkwala ni bi akwakonya accident ema critical condition pa emu be 8 ewo critical condition mu a anu ode nti omo na edada ebia TV shi we emra omunya accident ni we edu omo call hospital no anopana mo kwa akotro exams no munya accident wokwam na omodo omokopie hospital emu nsem bebrebe no ene other stories enen namu a Dr. Nana you are free ye atugya se NPP defeat report no yemfa entugya na enei eruprebi a etu free India na eko London abuziafo ekokwohwe ase na plane na ekonu obuzua plane na ekono eno ani se etu free airport do me ekwohwe from say bam ni pewu yesi otu free airport ho akwakohwe from no eni be asandom say this say enu 2 minutes kra ena ehwe from na ye mi hu ya eye mare ho eye medical doctor na oni ni kunu engineer no omo yes this picture was semere hoy say omo movie from India akwa na London.
Now, get 3 days ago, no resign.
Yes, 3 days ago, no resign from the company or Juma room as a medical doctor. And Nikunu, as you see, as a telecom engineer, who said, into Omo relocate, Omo man on Tomoma net to the other side, no, and almost so at the same time, just selfie. I send you my boost for so you're not playing anymore. Now, yeah, co. No money is the same about Bass any. Come to know India, hope on baby. In terms of many more, no.
And I feel that answer me say, "Can face this? I am not to tell you for say, but you are for you are going to come idea." No correct. Yana mutu for pass. Ukunu or yerene ma. Motana kamba ku. No more to come. Kumasi to Kayana. I say London, Indiana, and mutu for pa. And that for somebody mind for so many years, reflection is especially more air and we ma Wontumi.
The city back open survive.
Yeah, oti papa ne pilot.
Yes, oti pilot.
And pilot dem so dey one no. Until you go so
we dey see from one say. And yeah, na we dey iredru.
Na mo futu mo dey maye no.
Yes.
Still hold because papa no nkwampe na nkwane nkwandi kanpo ana we menu kwa nkedi kan a
na ka ba
mi ne ba vetrasi entino
ye ba for so jese ba me no so de ne ba no e kae bi o medi arewa
debi at least
I refuse
so yeah na pema na kwa ka me kan zoom lion there we never ka is long overdue.
Yes, maybe say adewe Kofi Japan ene di kan rezi sa that time I know why boss no and okukuru ba say they don't renew contract no na ofi say also mo transfer no mo salary negotiate salary so mo de mamma no eye na ase otwentwen so hange konkon wana omo de free power NDC so de ebaye
ya we intermediate we say abani si omba omaje contract na me one na me de na me pene say cancel contract no plan. Maybe we review with regards to a kwanya e fa sutua na nanomka emamaka because kabes 8 million and I bind the Zoom Lion
8 million
Ghana cedis na mu ba
busumi bia
sana mati sika de mu ye be 204 Ghana 240 Ghana dimension mati it state bibia we are now one benya be 150 as 180
each Zoom Lion worker biano or see each other 240
bibisa ntititi na on say ene mo de adwuma no e bi free mu na de
omuta de blue na session
ntia na sabi
that was the last time as to share Zoom Lion for me omo say atade efe
no clear on ya ntimi de say abano say or cancel contract na yenye ni say school fees no different manage and as a constituency based
yes
because baby obi a is under constituency or is under district.
This is under district.
What you say they came so this and I say yeah
say came is say Asante aka 4 constituency 5
one fa no manage adwuma ngo be ja wana also
so mfa na
de almost be pra ho
say kwabiri is
omo tankers for no emulate we kra be
sa pa ko nya tankers adwuma na eguo no so say this time yen fa nkoshe sa sanitation inspectors tankers for no omo nsane yen fa ground resource omo tuto motorcycle ne ade yen tia ma ne kaye
bibi fo ade bibi adwon kwa won
so ba na o problem tire bia o man 1,500 o man 2,000 bia Asante at least also ya no pa no akwa ye adwuba no a enko se adwuba bi na akoka mrewa enko na ye adwuba no na beburu bia no wo so o man 1.2 1.5 and 1.5 150 cities etodie
on the yawe say even HM go na campaign mo we say send the krana mo ke enyi di kasa
at least 1,000 2,000 3 on farmer wo mo na on tier through a bank what I say on tier through a bank at least oba na betimi akwa je bosia bi na bia ne ho ba bi titi no a what they are
no question was me say no kun I say I part time work enye full
time
dabi apply the with apply go menumre
ebia omompra nopa omompra nwumre enya omo na di 24 hours economy eba
kase basa na enye full time
ya ba we na di 24 hours economy eba
kase enye full time we plan opa no we am nwumre and for that much me for ebia 1,500 no more na ho na make price nti say ni pan be plan opa kra bo be 10 no jai na
no be o ne pa bi dia won kodi enwumre a wo so
bo so me nso ne man say send the kra at least any de kakra wo ni beje what you say e na edu no pa no nwumre nso a omo ni keme fo e prapra ichi so ebetimi aya kwa
say district assembly bia was a bola car ni bi virtually omo nyina obi esisisi wono mo saa na omo fa yo metima tuka no street ni ntokromo omo aboabo ade na no mo sese gum na tanka so no so vice so omo supervise monitor no omo ye so make sure say we atade blue we nya no ansa mo petela fo wo Ghana say be 10 na mo ko mo bomu a omo ntimi fansa blue so be adwuma matela fo no district base mo fama omo maybe ayamo omo one uniform ebi kra district bi abetima chusu ebi an color nti ebi ebe wo say we belong e who color bi say is ebi a district and after region we so hu ebi o wa we said ko bi contractor ye pra bonte so I guess ye ko mo bi contract sana o be pra ba
we say zoom lion ne ma bi wa na mi na ho je ne mo sa ba na je fini se o mo ti so be ya na bo ne
zoom lion ko tutu bola akese no on ye so bola ne ni je ko tutu bola akese no
se bola ni asa
on ko so ntu ye be ko so atu ye gu bola no so ntu ne ye se wi a on de won nyin wa no won
se abane so be ja onyin ma na fe wonyin ma na fe nche ne zoom lion ko ne ye no what you say nemo anyi sa na say wo be gia ye no to ba say pra man from pra na mo for be kasa zoom lion and Kenya what you say nti me support to say the review or revocation of the contract manager ho na yenye this bia anyi de yenye eno ka ba bua man school feeding amon for na benya bia ye adwuma say this bia fe nipa be say 30 class em pra ya calculate 30 ba 200 something nipa benya adwuma ya agro
30 bi asante ebe bro
na me kase on the average
nipa baby 100 say
100
mon pra ene bi a market ene men can say installations bi a what district no mon kona mon ko clean ho no money ade a asante
ya we mo ye gba we ye pan e ma se bosumi bi medu me nka se